Pinterest is a social media platform and visual discovery engine that allows users to discover, save, and organize ideas and inspiration for various interests and projects. Pinterest is a search engine for social media. Basically, anything social that you can think of that you would find on Instagram or TikTok or things like that, you're going to be able to find on Pinterest in a way that's really graphically pleasing. It functions like a digital bulletin board where users can discover and save content such as images, videos, articles, and products onto themed collections called boards. The key features of Pinterest are pins, which is what you see here. These little rectangles are called pins. Pins are images or videos that users save to Pinterest. Each pin is typically linked to a website, article, or a product page, allowing users to explore further and take action based on their interests. Boards are curated collections of pins that are organized around specific themes or topics. Right now, I'm searching Instagram growth. So if I wanted to go in and add one of these pins to a board, I would click on the pin and I could add it to an Instagram growth specific board. This way, boards can be used as a way to store information for yourself that can be kept private, or they can be shared publicly for other people to go in and learn from and enjoy as well. The biggest differentiator between Pinterest and other platforms is the search and discoverability. Pinterest offers a powerful search engine and it has a really powerful search and discovery features that help users find inspiration and ideas. Users can search for specific topics and keywords. You can explore trends and content and discover recommendations based on your interests and previous activities. Overall, Pinterest serves as a visual discovery platform where users can find inspiration, save ideas, and organize projects across a wide range of interests and topics. Pinterest can be particularly important for people in the digital marketing and making money online niche for several reasons. Reason number one is that it's a visual content marketing site. Pinterest is highly visual, making it ideal for showcasing products, services, and digital content. In the digital marketing niche, where visuals play a significant role in engaging audiences, Pinterest provides an excellent avenue to display infographics, tutorials, product photos, and other visually appealing content. It's one of the reasons it goes so well with Instagram. They kind of go hand in hand in the fact that Instagram is a very visual based social media platform, and Pinterest is a very visual based social media slash search engine platform. Social media is really great for a lot of things, but the search engine aspect behind Pinterest makes it really easy for people to find those visuals in a way that they can't do on other social media sites. It's also great for traffic generation. Pinterest can drive significant traffic to your website and landing pages by creating really great pins with captivating images and relevant keywords, which we'll talk more about later. Marketers can attract users who are actively seeking information about products and services related to digital marketing and making money online. Pinterest also allows digital marketers to target specific demographics, interests, and behaviors with promoted pins and ad campaigns. This targeting enables marketers to reach audiences that are interested in topics such as entrepreneurship, affiliate marketing, digital product creation, online business, etc. It's also really great for lead generation. Pinterest can be an effective tool for this because marketers can use lead magnets such as free ebooks, checklists, templates, or webinars to entice users to opt into their email list. By nurturing these leads through email marketing, marketers can actually convert people from Pinterest for free into leads, and they can send emails through email marketing for their digital marketing products. It's also really great for product promotion. For those people who are offering digital products such as online courses, ebooks, or digital downloads, Pinterest can serve as a platform for promoting and selling these products. Digital marketers can create visually appealing pins that highlight the benefits and features of their products while driving traffic to their sales pages or landing pages where people can make these purchases. Overall, Pinterest offers a really unique opportunity for digital marketers and people in the make money online niche to showcase their expertise, attract targeted traffic, generate leads, and promote their products in a really visually engaging and effective manner. Set up your Pinterest account. You want to start by going to Pinterest website, www.pinterest.com, or downloading the Pinterest app to your phone. In order to sign up, you want to click on the sign up button if you're new to Pinterest. You can sign up using your email address, Facebook account, Meta account, or Google account. Then you want to choose your account type. Pinterest offers two different types of accounts, personal and business. Select the option that best suits your needs. If you're running this for a digital marketing business, you want to choose a business account. A business account is designed for businesses, brands, bloggers, and creators who want to use Pinterest for marketing and promotion purposes, which is what we're talking about today. Business accounts offer additional features such as Pinterest Analytics, promoted pins, ads, and access to the Ads Manager. Then you want to complete your profile information. Once you've chosen your account type, which would be business, you'll need to complete your profile information. You're going to want to choose a username that reflects your identity and brand. Keep it simple, memorable, and relevant to your niche. Try to keep it the same or similar to other social media accounts that you have. Your profile picture needs to be a picture that represents you or your brand. This could be your logo or headshot or a relevant image that people would recognize as being related to your brand. Then you want to write a brief bio that describes who you are, what you do, and what your interests are. Make sure you use keywords related to your niche because this helps people discover your profile. The next thing that Pinterest is going to ask you to do is they're going to ask you to explore your interests. It will prompt you to select topics and interests that interest you. This helps Pinterest customize your feed with relevant content. Try to choose interests that are related to your niche so Pinterest already has an idea of the type of content that you're going to be posting as well. Make sure you start by following some other users and boards. This will help align Pinterest again with an understanding of what your interests and niche are. This will populate your feed with content that you find inspiring and relevant to what you're doing. Then you want to create some boards. Click on your profile icon and select Boards to create your first board. Give your board a descriptive title and choose a category that best fits its theme. You're ready to start pinning. Begin adding pins to your boards by clicking the little plus sign and choosing selecting create a pin, or by saving pins from other users' boards on the Pinterest feed. You can upload videos or images and save content from websites by entering in the URL. So you can put in things from your storefront, you can put in your digital products, you can put in your social media account. There's a lot of things that you can start pinning right away. Then you want to customize your settings. Explore Pinterest settings by going in and customizing them in your account. You want to go through your preferences and notifications and privacy settings and make them set up according to your preferences. For business accounts, you're also going to need to verify your website. If you have a website associated with your business, you can verify it with Pinterest to gain access to additional features like analytics and rich pins. You also want to look at if you want to connect another account. So if you have a Facebook page or an Instagram or Twitter or TikTok, you want to make sure that you are sharing things like your posts automatically to Pinterest. We'll talk about how to do this soon as well for Instagram. By following these steps, you'll be able to successfully set up a Pinterest account and start exploring, saving, and sharing content that inspires you and represents your brand. Instagram and Pinterest are both visually focused social media platforms. Let's talk about some of their similarities. They both are highly visual platforms that rely on images and videos in the form of posts to capture users' attention. Visual content really performs well on both of these platforms, which makes them an ideal place for digital marketers and entrepreneurs who are looking to showcase their products, services, and creative content. They also both use hashtags and keywords to categorize and help people discover content. Hashtags and keywords help users find relevant posts and increase the visibility of content. Strategic use of hashtags and keywords can improve the discoverability of your posts on both Pinterest and Instagram. So, this is something that's really, really good to look into if you're using both of these platforms. Also, the nature of both of these platforms is to encourage user engagement. Both Pinterest and Instagram offer opportunities for users to interact with content by expressing appreciation through things like likes and comments and sharing content with their followers and with other people who might be interested in that content as well. And they both have really great business features. They both offer features and advertising options for brands and digital marketers. Businesses can create business accounts, access analytics, run advertising campaigns, and promote products on both Pinterest and Instagram. We talked about their similarities, but Pinterest and Instagram serve different purposes and have distinct features. Let's talk about some of their differences. Let's talk about the purpose. Pinterest is primarily a visual discovery and bookmarking platform where the users can find and save ideas for various topics. Instagram, on the other hand, is a social networking platform. It's focused on the sharing of photos, the sharing of reels, and often is more personal and lifestyle focused. Also, the content formats. Pinterest primarily features something called a pin, which is an image or a video that's linked to a blog or a social media account or a product or website. Users can save these pins to things called boards for future reference. Instagram focus on posts, reels, carousels, and stories, and these are shared directly to a user's feed. This way, the user is able to scroll through and have a lot of information that is expressly for them through the Explore page or through their own feed, and that's how the information is shared. Also, audience engagement. Pinterest emphasizes long term content discoverability. This has a really great way of giving length to your content and longevity. Users often save their posts to their pin boards and revisit these pins over and over again. Instagram, on the other hand, encourages real time engagement the day of through likes, comments, and direct messages. The engagement on Instagram tends to be more immediate, and the engagement on Pinterest tends to be more long term. Also, the algorithm between the two apps. The algorithm that determines content visibility is really different between the platforms. Pinterest's algorithm prioritizes content based on relevance, quality, and engagement, aiming to show users the most relevant and inspiring content for their interest. Instagram's algorithm, on the other hand, focuses on user engagement metrics such as likes, comments, shares, as well as the timeliness of posts. If you have an Instagram account that you want to post your content to your Pinterest, it's really easy to link these two accounts together. Go to the Pinterest app on your phone, go to your profile, and in the top right corner, you're going to see three little horizontal dots. Press on the dots, go to settings, then you're going to see something that says claimed accounts. Tap on that, and here it's going to ask you if you want to connect your Instagram account. Go ahead and claim your Instagram account by logging in and going through the process. Then it's going to ask you if you want to auto-publish the pins from your profile. This is really, really awesome because what it does is every time that you post on Instagram, it's going to auto-publish those posts directly to Pinterest. That is one less thing for you to have to think about and be responsible for. It is automatic. You're getting your content out there for more people. You're getting your products out there for more people to see. And what's really great about this too is if you've already had an account going and you're just getting started on Pinterest, it will actually auto post the last 90 days of content. So if you have a whole bunch of posts that you've done, you don't have to go in, Download all the videos, upload them again to Pinterest. Pinterest will do it for you if you just connect the accounts. When it comes to creating Pinterest pins, there's a really easy way to go about it, and that's by going to Canva, going to the Pinterest pin templates, and looking at pre-made templates and using those as either inspiration or as a template to get yourself started. This is a great way to start building your Pinterest boards with pre-made content that is easy to use and just edit and tailor to your own content. Let's talk about 10 ways to create Pinterest pins that are visually appealing, engaging, and optimized for the platform's algorithms. Let's start with choosing a topic or theme. You want to determine the topic or theme of your pin before you even get started. This could be related to your business, your blog, your social media, your service, or any other content that you might want to share. Also, you want to make sure that you're selecting high quality visuals. Pinterest is a visual platform, so choose high quality visuals or videos for your pin. Use clear, attractive visuals that grab people's attention as they scroll through their feed. You can see that these visuals are enticing and they make you want to know more. That's really, really important. The next important thing is the size of your pin. It's recommended that you use a 2-to-3 ratio. You want your pin to be taller than it is wide, about 1,000 to 1,500, 1,000 by 1,500 pixels for pins. These perform best on the platform. Vertical pins take up more space in a user's feed and are more likely to catch someone's eye. You also want to make sure that you're creating compelling graphics. Your pin text, it needs to be easy to read. It needs to be an easy to read font. It needs to be colors that are easy for people to read. You can see here that this font is super easy to read, the black on the white. Over here, it's black and white, but the font is smaller. It makes it hard to read quickly as if someone's maybe scrolling through Pinterest. Again, over here, you can see in the middle, font's big and easy to read. Over here with this cursive, it makes it a little more challenging. So that's something to keep in mind as well. You also want to make sure you're adding elements of your brand, incorporating your brand colors and logos, other branding elements into your pin. This will help reinforce your brand identity and make your content recognizable to users. Make sure that it has a catchy title and a very descriptive text on the screen so that people know what they're getting before they even click the pin to learn more. You want to include relevant keywords to improve your searchability and reach. You can add a brief description and provide more context and information as well. You also want to make sure that you're creating multiple pins for the same link. Experimenting with different pin designs and visuals will help you see what resonates best with your Pinterest audience. By choosing multiple pins for the same piece of content, you can increase the exposure and the engagement. You also want to add a call to action. Encourage users to take action on your pin by including a clear call to action. Whether it's to click on your website, to sign up for your email list, or to save the pin for later, calls to action can help drive engagement. Let's talk about creating boards on Pinterest. We're going to use Nike as an example of a merchant and a brand that's on Pinterest and using this as a place to advertise their products. As a digital marketer, this is what you'll be doing. You'll be advertising your products, advertising your content through Pinterest as a social search platform. So we're going to come to Nike's account. You can see that they have their name, their logo, they've got their bio. Then down below, it tells you that they have 1 million followers, 10 million monthly views. And below that, you can see where it says created and saved. Created are pins that Nike has created. So these are pins, and these are all just advertising their products. Next to that is saved. This is where we're going to find their boards. So if we go ahead and click on saved, we can come down and see that they have boards like Air Max Pre-Day, Nike Sports Bras, Stretched, Nike Spring 2021. These are their boards where they've organized their pins. Let's talk about creating boards. You want to click on your profile icon at the top right corner of Pinterest and select Boards. Click the little plus button, plus Create Board. Choose a name for your board that reflects the theme or the topic, such as Nike Sports Bras. Then you're going to select a category that best fits your board's content. This will help people and Pinterest understand your board. When Pinterest understands your board, it's going to make it a lot easier for them to recommend it to users who are interested in similar topics. You also want to decide whether your board will be public or secret. So, secret is something maybe you don't want to publish yet, or you aren't ready for people to see until it's finished. And then, when you're ready, you want to make it public. Public boards are visible to everyone. This is great for your brand. Then, you want to click Create, and this will finalize your board. When you're choosing a title for your board, you want to consider using keywords that are relevant to your board's theme or topic. This is going to help your board appear more in Pinterest's search results. Make sure your titles are clear, descriptive, avoid vague titles that might confuse users. Make it very clear, like Nike Sports Bras is very clear. If your board covers a broad topic, consider creating multiple boards with specific subtopics in order to help people find exactly what they're looking for. You also want to arrange your boards strategically on your profile. You can move around where these boards are located. This is going to help showcase the visual theme of each board in an eye-catching way, maybe putting surging colors near each other or moving boards around. You want to also think about making themed collections of boards into groups so that people can kind of have and see a flow in your account. When you're pinning content to your boards, make sure you choose the most relevant board for each pin. You want to consider the topic, the theme, and the purpose of the pin when you're deciding where to save it. Use descriptive pin descriptions to provide context so people can figure out additional information about your pins. You also want to periodically review your pins and remove outdated pins from your boards, and this will keep people coming back and checking for more. By following these strategies, you'll be able to create and organize Pinterest boards that are visually appealing, easy to navigate, and engaging for your audience. Understanding Pinterest analytics is crucial for maximizing the effectiveness of your Pinterest marketing strategy. Pinterest analytics provide valuable insights into how your pins and boards are performing. This helps you understand your audience, track your progress, and optimize your content strategy. Here are some things to know about Pinterest analytics. In order to access your analytics, you want to go to your business account. Once you're logged in, click on your profile icon and select Analytics from the drop-down menu. The Overview tab provides a summary of your Pinterest account's performance over the last 30 days. It's going to include metrics such as impressions, total audience engagement, and average monthly views. Then you're going to look at your profile metrics. The Profile tab provides insights into your overall Pinterest profile performance, including total followers, pins, and boards. You can track changes in followers and see which pins are driving the most engagement. This is really important when you're testing out multiple pins for the same link. So, say you want to post about your digital ebook that you've created and you want to try 5 different pins, all linking to the same ebook. Here is where you would find which pin was the most successful, what it looked like, what was the font style, how did you get people to click on that pin specifically? This is what you're going to find in your analytics. The Audience tab offers you demographic information about your audience, such as gender, location, language, and interests. This data is useful to understand who your audience is and how you can tailor your content to their preferences. Then you're going to want to look at your engagement metrics. Engagement, guys. Pinterest provides several engagement metrics to help you understand how your users are interacting with your pins. Impressions are the number of times that your pins have been seen by users on Pinterest. Clicks are the number of times that users have clicked on your pin to view more information or visit the link in your website. Then there's saves, the number of times that people have saved your pins to their own boards. And engagement is the number of interactions on your pins, like clicks, saves, and close-ups. You also want to look at your pin's performance. The Pins tab allows you to view detailed analytics for individual pins. You can see metrics such as impressions, clicks, saves, and engagement rate for each pin. You can use this data to identify your top performing pins, and this will help you understand which types of content really resonate most with your audience. You can also look at the Boards tab to see how your boards are performing in the same way. You also want to use this analytic data to optimize your marketing strategy. Here's how you'll do it. You can use this data to track the performance of your pins and boards over time. Look for trends and patterns to identify what's working well and what needs improvement. You can experiment with different types of content and pin formats and videos and posting times to see how this impacts engagement and performance. Make sure you pay attention to your audience insights to understand who your audience is and what they're interested in. This is important no matter what social media platform you're on, what Pinterest or blog or anything that you're doing. It is so important to know who your audience is that you're creating your content for. This will help you set goals for your Pinterest marketing efforts and use the data that you find out in order to reach those goals. By using this information about Pinterest analytics effectively, you can gain valuable insights into your audience, track the performance of your pins and boards, optimize your Pinterest marketing strategy, and this Pinterest SEO, or search engine optimization, plays a really important role in determining the visibility and discoverability of your content on this platform. By optimizing your pins for SEO, search engine optimization, this can help them increase reach, drive more traffic to your website and your content, and it can help you grow your audience on Pinterest. Here are some things to keep in mind when it comes to SEO on Pinterest. Let's talk about keyword research. You want to make sure you're conducting keyword research to identify the terms and phrases that your target audience is searching for on Pinterest. You can use Pinterest tools like the search bar, you can look up Pinterest trends, and there are a lot of third-party keyword research tools out there. Just look up SEO keywords for Pinterest and you will find a lot of resources to help you find relevant keywords for your niche. Look for long tail keywords. These are phrases containing 3 or more words. These are specific to your content and have a kind of moderate search volume. These keywords are often less competitive and can help you rank higher in search results. By using long tail keywords, you are going to separate yourself from these big mega brands that have those short kind of one word keywords under lock, and it will be hard to get seen. 3 or more in a phrase will make it easier for you to show up when people are searching for that phrase. You want to make sure that you're optimizing your pin descriptions. Write descriptive pin descriptions that include your target keywords naturally. Use clear and concise language to describe what your pin is about and why users should engage with it. Including relevant hashtags in your pin description will increase your discoverability. Use 2 to 5 hashtags that are directly related to your content and the keywords that you use for SEO. Make sure you avoid using too many hashtags because this can make your descriptions look kind of spammy. Also, make sure to incorporate a call to action in your description, as this will encourage people to take action such as clicking through to your website, saving your pin, and trying out your products and ideas. Use rich pins. Enable rich pins for your website to provide additional context and metadata for your pins. Rich pins automatically pulls information like article titles and descriptions and author information from your website, making your pins more informative and engaging. You want to make sure that you're using high quality visuals. Pinterest prioritizes high quality, visually appealing content in its results. This is a known fact. They prioritize it just like Instagram does. Make sure you experiment with different pin formats such as standard pins, carousel pins, video pins, kind of like Instagram again, to see what resonates best with your audience. You can test out different designs and colors and layouts and see what works best with your content. You want to make sure that you're organizing your boards with keywords as well. You should have titles, descriptions, and categories that are relevant to your content, but also use relevant SEO keywords. Write detailed board descriptions that provide context and keywords for Pinterest's algorithm to understand. Use natural language and avoid keyword stuffing where you just put a ton of keywords, as it can negatively impact your SEO. Also, make sure that you analyze how your boards and the SEO are performing. Same with your pins, and make sure that you are adjusting your keywords along the way. Remember also, when it comes to Pinterest, consistency is key. Regularly pinning new content and trying out new keywords and trying out new hashtags is a great way to keep yourself relevant and to keep getting seen on Pinterest.